like Meatloaf Bailey, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea and I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant Barley. What a load of bollocks.
Cucucucurea, se come una paella. Cucucucurea, se bebe una estrella. Jala, tiembla, que viene cucurea. Jala, tiembla, toma una galleta. Cucucucurea, se come una paella. Cucucucurea, se bebe una estrella. Jala, tiembla, que viene cucurea. Jala, tiembla, toma una galleta.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think you're taking this a bit to heart, honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting.
Okay.
So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want. Do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
So it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning in life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. Smash it to pieces. If you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, make sure you smash that button as well. We've got the notification bell, ding dong, let's have it right, all that. Make sure you smash that so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership down below in the description and up top in the chat pinned. Let's have it right. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras. Land your minerals in the chat. Respect and love to everyone. I hope everyone's doing well, winning life. Let's have it right. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. We're winning in life, but Clownlake ain't winning in life. And Chelsea for sure ain't winning in life. But tonight we've got a lovely little juicy one tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's land that. What's it? Notorious B.I.G. Juicy, bruv. Yeah, let's go, bruv. Yeah. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Yeah, let's have it right. Let's land some of that. Let's land them bars. Let's spit them out. Let's do a bit of Eminem as well. You know, the Slim Mineral Shady. And land it all day long. Salute to everyone in here supporting the channel. Salute to everyone in here. And on the menu tonight, on the Minerals FC, a la carte, Michelin star, 2 stars for Chelsea old boys, have it right, salute to him. And for the Chelsea, where you see things they'll never see. On the menu tonight, we've got Le Beef Mignons, bruv. Yeah, Le Beef Minerals. Yeah. The beef minerals. No PR Happy Meals around here. No Mackie D's. Yeah. We serve you cutlery on here. Yeah. You don't eat with your fingers. We're going to have Le Beef Minerals tonight landing. We're going to discuss the little goldfish. The little goldfish. The big fish in a small pond. In a fish bowl. Swimming around all day. And we've had a little rant today. We've had a little cry. So we're going to go into that one. We'll go into that one. And we're going to talk about Here we come, guys, today. Because it's no longer here do we go, guys. It's here do we come. Yeah. Because we're basically signing test tubes. Yeah. Samples. Yeah. We don't know what to expect. We don't even know what they're going to grow to be like. You know what I'm saying? So we're literally, it's here do we come for all the seeds that have been planted at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah. All right. So that's where we're going with this one. But everyone loves a bit of beef. We all love a bit of beef. And Frank Leboeuf, Chelsea baller, bruv. Let's have it right. Legend for me. You know what I'm saying? Part of the era, bruv. You know? Landed down minerals. And people can't take it. People are muting Frank Leboeuf. People are like, oh, what's he talking about? He's talking nonsense and blah, blah, blah. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Shut up. Stay in your mum's basement. Go and wank in a sock. Do something interesting in your life. Go outside in the world. You know what I mean? Listen, he lands it 24/7. And he knows that we are a mess, that we're an absolute shambles. And let's have it right. He did say, you know, I'm not going to judge them on pre-season, but it ain't looking too healthy. You would think after the amount of games in pre-season we played, you know, we'd sort out the defence a little bit because all we're looking at doing is looking at defenders and goalkeepers. Because let's have it right. We've signed another goalkeeper today called Penders, if I'm correct, from Genk, who's going to get loaned out. But yeah, we've got, how many goalkeepers we got? How many goalkeepers we've got? I'll tell you. If you want to include one of the really young ones on loan, we've got 10 goalkeepers under Clownlake. 10 goalkeepers. What do you need 10 goalkeepers for? Only one can play behind in between the two sticks. You know what I'm saying? No, there is one. It's 9, but there's one more on loan. So that's 10. Yeah? Do your research, bruv. But listen, whether you want to go 10, 9, is still ridiculous. It's still a joke that we've got that many goalkeepers, bruv. Yeah? And you're right, we ain't even got a sponsor on the shirt. It's back to front, bruv. It's backwards, it's back shots, it's inverted FC with Clownlake. So 10 goalkeepers on the squad list. Obviously, we're only going to see a few, but all we're signing is this potential in young kids, bruv. You know, are they going to get the minutes for Chelsea? Show what they're about and develop. What's the development plan at Cobham? Oh, they're not at Cobham because they don't regard Cobham Academy. So they're going where? Strasbourg. Are we hearing Petrovic is going to Strasbourg on loan? They're going to loan him to their club. What a joke, mate. I mean, it just tells you everything about their recruitment policy. It's a joke. It's embarrassing right now. But let's have it right. 10 goalkeepers. I can't even do, I got 5 on it. You know, maybe you got to just go again. I got 5 on it. You know, we'll do it twice because we've got 10 goalkeepers. Anyway, we've signed him. It's a here we come for that one. It's a here we come for the Argentinian centre-back that Enzo Rongan Fernandez is desperate for to come. And he's enticed this young centre-back to come. I don't know who he is. I can't even pronounce his name. So I'm not even going to bother. It's irrelevant because he's probably not even going to be in the first team or part of the first team squad, bro. You know, it's a good shout. You know, Enzo Mascara loves to invert goalkeepers, doesn't he? So maybe the trick with Enzo Mascara is maybe he doesn't trust some of the centre backs, including the one called Tozin that he got on a free. Maybe he wants to play a couple of goalkeepers in the defensive line. So they're just permanently inverted, bro. Maybe they're so good with their feet that we don't even need their hands, you know? I don't know, bruv. I mean, it's all over the gaff. It's a joke. And it's just, you just got to laugh, otherwise you cry, you know? It's one of them ones. But let's have a look. Let's just land. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash that subscribe button as well, because no one talks how we talk about Chelsea on here. Obviously, we've got the Pies and Mash having a little cry. You know, crying his eyes out like Liam Gallagher. Who else is there? We've got one huge Chelsea account who says, can you just give us a transfer ban? You got that CFC mod fella, give us a transfer ban. Everyone's wants it now. I told you lot. a year and a half ago. These lot need to be transfer banned. They can't be trusted to spend any money. And now you're seeing the byproduct of the Clownlake project, the project that you lot have all been processing and literally backing this whole way blindly. And now you want to wake up and smell the Lavazza Super Crema? Is that what we're doing? Why? Why now? Why are you waiting all of a sudden to this moment in time? Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's for the clicks. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Do they truly believe it? It is what it is, bruv. I'm not really bothered what they say because what they say is irrelevant. It's actually irrelevant. And you're a little late at a party. And I keep saying it. Either be consistent with it and bombard it, or don't say it at all. It's that simple. They're wishy-washy flip-floppers. You can't just call out little things when you want to have a little moan because we signed Penders and we got Samuel Mordorian, a guy that's come from Atletico Madrid reserves, has played like 35 senior games, has been out on loan. I mean, what are we doing? He's playing in the Olympics right now. And we've spent 40 million euros on this guy. And Real Madrid bought him for Atletico Madrid bought him for 6 million. That's a project. They don't include him in the first team. If he was that good, he would be on their bench in the first team playing minutes if Diego Simeone thought that. So why the hell are we buying him? Because it's like, oh yeah, let's just go and buy all the young kids, unproven, no one's heard about, no one's got any proven, track record, no credentials to go by, to go and, we're going to go and blow out 40 million euros on this player and put him on a 7-year deal. It's ridiculous. And what? Is this guy better? Is he even better than Jackson? Is he? We don't know. And everyone's going, oh, we've got to give him a chance, don't give him slander. Bro, people are seeing the comps, mate. That's all you can go by. And the state the Chelsea team is, the state of the club, the mental state of the club is a serious thing because all these players are so young. He's 20 years old, another 20-year-old young and coming into the team. Like, what are we doing here? Are they going to be able to take it? The pressure? I don't think they are. And prove me wrong. I said, I'm not going to come at this guy. I'm not going to come at him. I don't blame the kid wanting to sign for Chelsea on a 7-year deal. He's made it big time. He's at Hollywood. All these players are landing it. They're hitting the golden ticket, raking it in, week out. And when it doesn't go well, it doesn't matter. They've got 7 years on their contract. They're laughing. They're laughing all the way to the bank, 50 cents. Have it right. So what are we doing here? People are starting to panic. And even if you bring me Osimhen as well, it doesn't make a difference. It's still the same story. But as it stands right now, there is no Osimhen. There is no world-class players that we've brought into this team. It is all unproven, so-called high potential because the AI and the data tells us so. Kareem Winstanley and Stuart Little are a joke. Mid-directors from mid-clubs that they've been at. We know Monaco almost got relegated and Stuart Little was there. We know the Seagull Merchants very well, mid-table club, and Kareem Winstanley was there after getting his degree in football in Liverpool somewhere. So that's what we got recruiting our players. And along with that, we've got all the Joe Shields, sexuals. Where is Joe Shields and all this? Did Joe Shields scout Samu Omidorian? Is that going to be the PR Happy Meal from Clownlake? That everything's whatever Joe Shields, whatever signings we make, young signings, we're going to put it on Joe Shields because everyone trusts Joe Shields. That doesn't wash. The proof's in the pudding with the team. But the bottom line is this. These signings are a joke. I'm going to read you all the signings right now. And we've got a lovely list here. Dewsbury Wedding Hall, Tozin, Jorgensen, Viega, Caleb Wiley, Mark Gee, Amari Kellyman, Aaron Aselmino, and Samu Omidorian. Yeah? That's who we've signed. That is who we have signed in this window. Now, I worked out roughly, we must have been spending 175, 180 million on all these players. We've sold Conor Gallagher for 35 million. We've shipped out Maatson, Lewis Hall, Cobham players. They still can't get the cement booted rat off the books. So that's delightful, isn't it? What a shocking window that is. I mean, that is dross. I mean, I don't even see Brighton doing something like that. I don't even see Burnley's or the Leicesters of this world making signings like that in the transfer market and paying 40 millions like that, like they're in a strip club, 30 million here. It's embarrassing. It's got to be the worst transfer window in the history of Chelsea Football Club. And I'm talking about when we signed Drinkwater and players like that. This is worse. Zappa Costas, you remember that one? And you lot want to have the cheek and audacity to come at Marina Grand Sky? Shut up. Get in the bin, get in the woods. You're a long way from Starbucks. I'll tell you this now, yeah? These signings are disgraceful. It's like they're expecting them all to come out like Cole Palmer. They ain't going to come out like Cole Palmer, bro. You know? They ain't going to come out like Cole Palmer. If it was that easy, do you not think every single club in Europe would be doing the same thing if it was that easy? It's such a high risk, which is why they bought 10 goalkeepers. Or they got 10 goalkeepers on the roster. Because it's like pick and mix, Haribo, pick and mix. Let's see which one we get. You know? Let's see which one tastes good. Because you know when you have a pick and mix, you don't like every sweetie in the packet, do you? Some of them you just don't like. Some of them you think, no, I don't like that. I don't think it's that nice. But that one's the minerals. I'm gonna eat, there's only so many in that packet. You know what I'm saying? So people are sort of like waking up, are they? Are you waking up? Is it wakey? Is it? Is your alarm clock gone off all of a sudden? Is it gone off, have you? Has it? Yeah? Oh, it's gone off, is it? Oh. I'm sure there's some melts out there propping this shit, thinking it's a great window, and we need to give them time and patience and all this jazz. I don't want to hear it. There is no patience at Chelsea Football Club now. No, sorry. No patience this season, and I don't care what you tell me. I'm not having any patience. I've been patient long enough, 2 years, and it's getting worse. And the transfer windows are getting worse. The recruitment's getting worse. The managers are going downgrade after downgrade and getting worse. You know, what are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? I'll tell you what we're doing here. We're going to call it out. Because every decision that's been made at Chelsea is for monetary reasons. Every decision at Chelsea is for monetary reasons. Now, shout out Tom, because he put out something today. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of context here. Yeah, a little bit of context. So, the amortized value of the players bought is 26.1 million. So all those players we've just listed, that's what the value is. The value of the players for this FFP, for example. The profit on the players sold is 117.5 million. For that accounting season. That's how they're doing it. And they advertise these players at Chelsea or Strasbourg or wherever they go, put them in the shop window and flog them for a little bit more profit. And on the books, it's all gravy. That's what they're doing. And they're doing a great job of it. They're doing a fantastic job of it. Yeah? So what is everyone propping? What is everyone getting excited about? We've been told this Pender's goalkeeper is the new Courtois. We've been told Kellerman, who haven't even seen, is the new Havertz when we had Havertz. And the Clowns had Havertz. And by the way, Havertz is bagging what? 2 assists and a goal in the last game. Just warming up. Just fucking warming up. So what? What are we propping here, mate? I want people to tell me what we're propping. I want people to tell me what we're so excited about. Because on pre-season, we've had 85% of our first team squad playing pre-season. We got spanked by Real Madrid, C team. Spanked by City, C team. Spanked by Celtic. Oh, but the pitch isn't very good. The pitch is poor. It's a bit It's a bit lumpy on the pitch. We've got a bit of soil there. There's no grass. We can't play on this pitch. What are we going to say, Carrot Eamon, Stanley, Stuart Little? We're going to go to all the brown envelopes, and we're going to go to our yes man, and we're going to tell him, you're going to need to speak about the pitch. Yeah. We drew to Wrexham. We conceded 12 goals. We look a shambles. And everyone thinks we're going to sort out this defence. It's all going to be tickety-boo. When we play Man City, forget Inter Milan, another pre-season game. Do you think we're going to sort it out in 10 days or whatever, how many days we got till our first game of the season? He hasn't played a consistent back line. He's not even consistently playing Fofana. He's playing Gusto left back. He hasn't even had Cucurella training yet. He doesn't have Cole Palmer training with the team yet. He hasn't had Nico Sloshpot Jackson training because he's injured. But we've got Trev Baresi Chalobah rotting in the under-23s. While Enzo, Wrong and Fernandez is playing pre-season and coming back. And you want to give him vice-captaincy, like Reece James tapped him on the shoulder, give him the initiation to be vice-captain. And everyone's going, oh, he's a leader. He ain't no fucking leader. What leader? What role model is he? He's been racist. Outright racism, bruv. What, are we propping that? And you know the joke is people that want to have the fucking audacity to try and call me a racist when I'm not, and I've got the proof that I'm not. They're backing this guy. I don't understand it, bruv. You see, it's moved the goalpost to suit their agenda. Whatever agenda they want, whatever they want to go with, they'll move their goalpost. Enzo Fernandez should not be captain of Chelsea Football Club. It's an absolute disgrace and mockery of our football club. And he ain't no leader. Even Frank LeBoeuf's come out and said he ain't a leader, bruv. So what if he's won a World Cup? There's leaders in that World Cup team that won the World Cup. One of them's Lionel Messi, mate. Even MacArthur's probably a better leader than Enzo Fernandez, bruv. And he's wearing number 8. Frank Lampard's number 8. You gave Casado Zola's number. We've never given Zola's number out. Why are you giving it to a fucking box-to-box midfielder, DM? What is this? That's a magical number, that one for Chelsea. Number 25. They don't understand the culture. They don't care about the culture. They got no reason to want to know about the culture of Chelsea and understand the supporters and listen to supporters. And yeah, everyone expects us to just sit back, go, oh yeah, it's just pre-season. I'm worried, mate. I'm seriously worried about this season. And the signings we're making. We haven't made one marquee elite signing, and you need more than just one. That's the point I'm making. Even if you just make one, it's not enough. We've lost Trev Baresi in the under-23s. It's clear as day starting centre-back. In this current squad we got, you're joking me. And yeah, of course he is. We've lost Thiago Silva, who would have cleared that off the line. But Badashile wants to stare at it, bruv. Maybe he's waiting for Meatloaf Bowley to hold his hand and take him back to France. I don't know, bruv. Yeah? We got the Peterborough owner. We got Simon Jordan deep-throating these Clownlakes like you wouldn't believe, like it's a matter of life or death. And they're swallowing as well. They're swallowing it with pride. You know what I'm saying? And they've destroyed our club. No one knows what to expect. It's the luck of the draw now. No one has a clue what's going to happen at Chelsea. No one's got a clue. I can't predict nothing. But you think all these players are going to... We've had 85% of our first team squad in pre-season. So what's the difference, mate? What's the difference? We're going to play Man City, stronger team than the C team on the first game of the Premier League for our season. So let's have it right. Let's get into Frank LeBoeuf. Because Frank LeBoeuf said today, or was it yesterday? It was on ESPN. He lands it. He's a goat. Yeah? He says, I have to Google this guy, Samu. So I went on Google, got the video of him, seen him playing for the reserve team of Atleti, playing for the under-21s with Spain, not knowing who the guy is. 34, 40 million. Where do you want to go with that? I'm sorry. And again, maybe I'll be surprised, but it's too many players with the same profile with no experience, and it's very worrying to me. You see, this is the thing. You're not bringing any experience. I told you the Clownlakes they've publicly told you we're doubling down with this youth policy. They continue to sign more unproven kids. The Petrovic, Slovenia first they rated. Then they rated this guy Petrovic. They're both binned now. After Petrovic was our better keeper than Sanchez last season, and that's proven because we've seen it. Now he's been binned. We've got Jorgensen, who's meant to be the high potential, and we're keeping Sanchez as number one because he can play at the back, apparently. He can invert. I mean, it's just, honestly, PR Happy Meal's flying about. But this is the key one from Frank Leboeuf. This is the key one from Frank Leboeuf. He says, everyone hopes for the best because they love the club. Few of them believe the club is in transition, but many are getting very angry. And I tell you, if it doesn't work, people are talking about riots. People are talking about saying to the club and the board they are not happy at all. So they better hope for the best. Otherwise, it's going to be terrible. When you have all these inexperienced players, he says, how are they going to cope with the pressure from Chelsea fans? And this is what I'm saying to everyone is there is no pressure from Siri Merchant, Jose Feliciano and Meatloaf Bowley. There is no pressure from them on Kerry and Stanley Street-Little and so forth, all the way down the Yes Man food chain to Enzo Mascara. There is no pressure. The pressure is believed to be we want to get top four and we must get top four. Not win the Conference League, just get top four. Conference League, they dismiss because it's a small winnings money. Small winnings. They want the Club World Cup after the season ends because that's the big money, getting the final and win it. It's like 120 million, I think, you can win. So they want that. And Champions League money. So, there is no pressure from Clownlake for footballing reasons. That's where the difference lies. There is no pressure for footballing reasons from the ownership. Therefore, they're happy to go, trickle along, do what they're doing. They're doing it and mugging every supporter off. And all these platforms have been covering it up, protecting it all this time. And now you want to bitch and moan and cry. You're hypocrites. You're blind. Blind as bats. And I'm not talking about Batman. This is what they're doing. They don't care about the football aspect. They're happy for this Samu guy and all these players that they buy to be advertised at Chelsea, or they go on loan and they'll flip them and make money, and they'll try and turn as many into Cole Palmers. And then Cole Palmers will be 100 million, and they're going to have a team of, in their deluded minds, they think they're going to have a team of 100 million pound players all over the gap. And they're going to cash in on them. They're not going to keep them. And most of these players are going to go, we're not winning anything, competing. So, yeah, I want to go. And I've got a bigger offer, more wages. And it's done. Because our wage cap's 150 grand a week. You've got no negotiation skills there. So, he's not wrong, Frank Leboeuf. Because this season's the third season. It's literally all in from the Clownlakes. And they have to deliver. I don't want to hear about patience. I don't want to hear about this guy needs to implement his system. I don't want to hear all that nonsense. If he's that elite, if he's that good, and apparently so the brown envelopes told us that the Clownlake owners and the directors vouch for Enzo Mascara, that he's going to get the best out of the quality and group and crop of elite potential players that they believe that they bought. So don't retract from your statements, you wrong-uns, yeah? All you copy and paste merchants, don't retract. All you directors at Chelsea, your mid-directors, don't retract from it. And don't give me all this nonsense that, we just need a striker. We need more than a striker. And we've needed that for the last 4 transfer windows. And you still haven't addressed it. And you spent more than £1 billion. We're going close to 1.2 billion. So have it right. What? Am I saying something wrong? Am I saying something wrong? I don't think I am. But yeah, everyone wants to go on their platforms and be positive about everything. Oh, don't be negative. Give him a chance. You know, give him a chance. How many chances do you want to give before we're fully dead and buried where there's no return, bruv? And there ain't going to be no Adams family, bruv. Yeah? No Uncle Fester's lurking around to defend it. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. And when Frank LeBoeuf spits it out, you get the Goldfish going, oh, aggregators, dear aggregators, let's write a letter. Let's send a message. Don't copy and paste and push out Frank LeBoeuf's quotes, because it's the truth and we don't want to intoxicate the fan base. It's already toxic. It's already divided. It's already a shambles. People just sit here, bruv. People just sit here. And that's a great point. They don't look at Leeds. They don't look at Southampton. They don't look at the amount of players that they go and buy in one transfer window. And they don't ease the transition. There is no transition. There is no transition at Chelsea Football Club. This is transactions at Chelsea Football Club. Not transitions. Transactions, mate. And it's every season. There's transactions. And they're happening in the benefit of Clownlake. So have it right, bruv. So, we're elite on here. We land it. I want everyone to smash the like button. I want to play you this now. Because my ultras are elite. They send me stuff. So, let's get into it. This one's going to be good. And I want you all smash the like button. All right, are we ready, guys? Let's get into it. Let's listen to the Goldfish rant. Okay? I'm not going to show his mug on here. But I'm going to play it. And we're going to listen to it together, all right? Now, just let me know if this is loud enough for everyone. Just let me know, all right? Just let me know in the chat if this is crystal clear for everyone.
I'm kind of sick of it because, listen, it might not go well this season. It might not. But what the fuck does it help? What does it help to be so pissy and moany right now? What does it help? You know, I see all these...
It helps, my son, because it puts pressure on these clown owners at our football club that are giving us the worst transfer window in the history of football, bruv. Louder. Everyone wants it louder. All right, let's do it louder.
I'm kind of sick of it.
How's that?
Listen, it might not go well this season. It might not. But what the fuck does it help? What does it help to be so pissy and moany right now? What does it help? You know, I see all these comments about Maresca and so many people on Instagram like going at these players for preseason performances. And like, I've been far from perfect in my fandom. Trust me. Trust me. But also, let's like live and learn from it, right? Like, I need to be better. I've said that many times. I need to be better. I could be more supportive. I could 1000% be more supportive.
More supportive. This geezer's the most supportive of Clownlake that I've ever seen. How much more support and deep throat do you want to give Clownlake? It's beyond me, bruv. It's beyond me, bruv. It does. He sounds like Siri Merchant, doesn't he? He needs to be more supportive, he's saying. He's at a wind-up. If he's any more supportive, bruv, he'd be in the boxer shorts of Siri Merchant and Meatloaf Bailey, bruv. If he's any more nicer, bruv. I'm saying. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Look. Get on your knees. Do you know what I mean? Get on your knees, Goldfish. All right, let's roll it from the top again, because you said it's not loud enough.
I'm kind of sick of it because, listen, it might not go well this season. It might not. But what the fuck does it help? What does it help to be so pissy and moany right now? What does it help? You know, I see all these comments about Maresca and so many people on Instagram like going at these players for preseason performances. And like, I've been far from perfect in my fandom. Trust me. Let's like live and learn from it, right? Like I need to be better. I've said that many times. I need to be better. I could be more supportive.
I could be more. It gets me every time, but I could be more supportive. Man, I ain't seen anyone more supportive of Clownlake than this geezer, bruv. Yeah, this guy's a little ringleader. Yeah, let me say this: it might not go well. He says, you know, it might not go. But what's the point in? Listen, I'm pissed, mate. Yeah, we're in our third season under these clowns, and it's been a shambles from start to the process that everyone is lapping up, saying we need to be more supportive of it. Supportive of what? Kindergarten FC? Nah, mate. This will wind up.
1000% be more supportive. And I feel like many of the growing pains we're going through right now in preseason are very normal.
Growing pains. Growing pains, you know. That suits the Clownlake project, doesn't it? Growing pains. Teething problems, you know. A lot of teething problems at Chelsea because they're all fucking babies, you know. We've got kids everywhere at Chelsea, you know, and we're selling our Cobham players, you know, for pure profit. So pissy-wissy, eh?
Very normal. To be expected when you were literally changed. It's not just a manager to a manager, folks. It's a manager to a completely different system. This isn't Potter to Poch. This is not a transition of Potter to Poch systematically or anything of that nature. This is a complete different kettle of fish, completely different. And it should have growing pains. And what I like about Maresca, and I'm still on the fence about him, I have no idea if they'll actually work out.
Oh, so we're going to back blind you on Enzo Mascara because you've got no fucking choice to. But it's nothing like Potter to what? It's nothing like Potter to Pochettino. I think it's going to be worse.
About him is he's using preseason the way someone should. Let's go learn it now. Now. Let's have all the fans get all pissy and moany for us leaking goals because we are not going to baby it now. Because if we baby it now, then we won't learn it quick enough.
Geezer, this manager's changed his system, changed the players so they can't get any chemistry. He's tried playing two left-footed centre-backs when he's got a right foot. He's got two right-footers on the bench. He's left Trev Chalobah at home. He's predominantly playing Reece James. He's playing Gusto out of position left-back. It's all over the gaff. What's he experimenting with? Get your first team together and work with it. And 80% of that squad at the pre-season is our first squad. 80%. Easy.
Let's go make our mistakes now. Let's go play it. Let's not play some half-assed version of what I want to play. Let's go play what I want to play. Right?
But
and then we'll learn.
we haven't seen what he wants to play. We've seen a bit of inverted waffle and we've conceded 12 goals. And we're playing a high line worse than his bald head. Deeper than his bald head at this moment in time. And apparently the high line is down to Pochettino. And he's trying to get the Pochettino way of playing out of his head, out of the players' minds, when Pochettino didn't even play a high line like that. So what, are we going to defend that? Is that another excuse?
Quicker. And it's like so many fucking fans can't realize that. And it doesn't mean you have to believe in the system. It doesn't. That's not the point. It just means it would benefit you because even you have an impact on the team. It would benefit just your own freaking mental health, right? All of the above. It would benefit everybody involved that's part of Chelsea, whether you're a fan, a player, Maresca, etc. Right? If you just looked a little bit more with some broader perspective of this is probably what it should look like right now. It has nothing to do with Potter, nothing to do with Poch.
Well, Enzo said it is to do with Poch. Like, what are we doing here? Are we not believing Enzo Mascara now, saying that he's got to get Pochettino's way of playing out of the minds of the players when a lot of these players are new signings, so they haven't even played with Poch? I don't get it. Are we supposed to be positive for everything now? because we've had the worst pre-season I've seen in a very long time? What are we doing here?
Getting all pissy and moany because it's, oh, here we go again. Then I get it, but it's also still not the right approach because Maresca has absolutely nothing to do with how it went under Potter. Has absolutely nothing to do with how it went under Poch. It is not his responsibility why you have an extra knee-jerk reaction to be moaning. It's not.
Do you know why we're fucking moaning? Shall I tell you why? I don't think he gets why everyone's moaning. Because we don't even blame the gaffer. He's a yes man. He's told what to say, he's told what to do. He ain't going to get his system working. He ain't buying the players. He's come out publicly and said, no. I don't have any involvement in players. He goes, I just want to coach. Then to go in, or of course, all managers have a say in what players are signing. So flip-flop, swinging in the playground, in the Clownlake playground. Too many seesaws flying about. I'm coming at the ownership. It's on them. It's their shit recruitment. It's their choice of directors. It's their choice of youth policy and 150 grand a week cap. That's what's killing our club. That's why we're pissy, mate. Everyone's pissy, as you call it. We're pissed. We're signing a bunch of kids. No experience, no leaders. And you're giving Enzo Fernandez the vice captaincy. He's a joke, man. I'll spit on these Clownlakes. And it's got nothing to do with Pochettino and Potter, because they were both yes men as well. So what do you think this one's going to go down like? With less experience, by the way.
Even if you have one follower on Twitter, one follower on Instagram, you're nice to someone, you're supportive of someone, then maybe they're supportive to the next person. It become a nice chain reaction. And certainly in my position, whether I feel like I should have influence or not, I realize I do, right? And I have been far from the perfect fan, and I want to be better.
So why are you on this video sucking off toxic positivity when there's no reason to be positive about fuck all at Chelsea? This is where you contradict yourself, mate. There's no reason to not moan and bitch and be pissy, because everything these clowns are doing is the wrong way. It's backwards. And it's not for footballing reasons, for monetary reasons. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to keep it football when you can't keep it football. But you're told to keep it football. And feed this garbage narrative to everyone that you follow because you're such a good influencer and you like to believe you're an influencer. You're influencing all these fans in the wrong way. You're rubbing them up the wrong way. They're getting mixed signals right now. Golden showers. Golden showers by the Goldfish. You know, wants to do better. Wants to be softer. Like this fan base ain't soft enough. The fact that we are here where we are. In the third season, 1.2 billion spent. And we're fucking top four's a distant memory right now.
I want to be better. And I don't want to be disingenuous. If I'm angry or if I want to be critical, I will be. But right now, I'm sitting in this position. I'm thinking, what is it going to help if I bypass context and get all angry because I'm impatient and I want it now? This right now is going to take some patience. It's factual. There's going to be plenty of ugly moments, probably.
I ain't going to be patient. I ain't going to be patient. I'm sorry, mate. No one's going to be patient. Why the fuck should we be patient? Patient for what? For wait for these kids to pass puberty? To start playing ball at our elite football club? Patience for what? You said it's all growing pains because these kids ain't fucking grown yet. It's like he thinks he's Jack and a giant beanstalk. I'm not being patient for nobody. And not these clowns. I've been patient for 2 years. I've been screaming on my platform for 2 fucking years to change the model, bring us leadership, bring us experience, bring us elite world-class players and build us a fucking core. And they're buying 9 goalkeepers, shipping out on loan, buying Strasbourg, Buying all these young Argentinians, buying Samus and all these fucking kids from last year that they bought that are playing our first team. They ain't fucking good enough. And we're supposed to just sit here and go be patient because it's Enzo Mascara come from the Championship Leicester and we need to give him time to implement his system. He ain't going to get fucking time. We're playing Man City on the first game of the season. We've had the worst pre-season. He's been tinkering like the Tinkerman, and Ranieri will never be a Ranieri, bro. All right? Ranieri won the league, Premier League with Leicester, bro. What's this guy going to do with Chelsea? A bunch of kids. Oh, I love to work with the youth. He's a cigar holder of Pep Guardiola. Everyone's like, oh, he's a disciple, Pep Guardiola. He's going to bring Pep Ball to Chelsea. We have to be patient. You ain't got patience. You can't wait for fucking a quarter of the season, even a third of the season to go, oh, now we're starting to click. By then, you ain't getting top 4. It has to start now. And who's going to lead the line? Who's going to prop it?
Now, hopefully we can still get points, and enough points where we can be where we want to be at the end of the season. I'm not going to just...
Oh, we're going to hope.
Well, it's okay.
That's my point. It's all hope. It's blind faith. It's false hope. Let's just hope we get the points so we can make it work. You don't get time in the Premier League. You've watched it enough to know. You've seen the last 2 seasons. You don't get time. It's the most relentless league in the world. You don't get time to develop fucking kids to play a system. Now we're going through their 3rd gaffer that they chose. It's their 3rd gaffer in 2 seasons now. And we're supposed to go, yeah, give him time all the time. If he doesn't get top 4, he's sacked. End of. There's no sentiment here. Just like Kerrigan and Stanley Stuart Little got no sentiment to Cobham, which is why they sell him on the orders of Clownlake for the pound note. I've got no fucking sentiment to this gaffer, to any of these players for this matter, apart from Trev, Reese, Cobham players, the club itself. I've got no sentiment towards these clown owners and directors. So there is no patience from me. So you can say people pissy all you want. The reality situation is you are talking absolute bangers and mash waffle. And you're begging for Clownlake. You're on your knees begging for Clownlake. You're begging the supporters and all the platforms to stop the pressure. Because it's the pressure that is making them feel at unease. And you're the little messenger to go out there and put this little clip out and pin it on your profile. That's the game. It's like that, you know, the Clownlakes are they're reenacting the Pulp Fiction scene, you know? You know that scene, yeah? Gagged. Everyone's gagged. Anyone promoting Clownlake, begging for time, begging for patience, stop it. Please don't be negative. They're gagging for Clownlake. And we're the Bruce Willis, bruv. We just come in, samurai everything to shit, and land it, and we're walking out for the Chelsea.
I drew against Southampton because I saw some nice things. No. I'm not saying that.
Oh,
There's
good.
still some games that no matter what, with the talent we have, we got to win. Absolutely. But in terms of learning the system, in terms of how open we are defensively, right? It's going to have some really raw and ugly moments at times.
Yeah, I do. I wonder why, because we bought fucking Tozin for free from Fulham. We got Badashile and Disasi from almost relegated Monaco that Kerrigan Stanley Stuart Little recruited, who are shit. We're letting Trev Chalobah rot in under 23s when he's clear of all of them. We got Fafana, who we don't know is going to come back fit. We got Colwill, who's got webbed feet now and again and gets injured. And this guy's just all over the gaff, got no pace, and he's playing out the left. Enzo's playing out the left. Well, Pochettino tried that, and it didn't work very well. Everyone was moaning at it. Now this guy's doing it. It's a disaster defensively. We haven't replaced Thiago Silva. We haven't even replaced Trev Chalobah at this moment in time. And the goalkeeping situation, I mean, where do you want to go, man? It's pick and mix, 10 goalkeepers, let's have it right. One of them's going to be worth a lot of money. The others were happy to loan out. You know, of course we're going to leak goals when the quality is so below par of our Chelsea standard. So we're not going to be patient, Mr. Goldfish.
And I think it's on us to kind of take a step back and look at it from a broader perspective and try and be as supportive of it as possible.
Supportive of this model. Supportive of what? What are we supporting here? Clownlake's bank accounts? Stripping our assets? Car park, Cobham training ground, hotels, women's team, the mansions, milking our club, robbing Don Roman's money, where he left us 1.5 billion debt free, stripping our entire Champions League team, bringing us mid players all over the gaff, potential over getting their pants pulled down and spanked, bruv, like Homer Simpson. Changing how many gaffers, spending 1.2 billion. What have we got to be patient and supportive of? Goldfish? Someone tell me. What have we got to be patient for? Oh, it's exactly as we drew it up, guys. We're going to be Real Madrid 3-0. Oh, I've built so many teams. They're vampires. This is not for football. This project's not for football, just as Nagelsmann said. This project's not for football.
And all the heat towards Maresca, I get it because in your eyes, maybe he's just some championship manager. But he is our head coach at the moment. And he's basically like a young player that you might believe in or you might not believe in. You can almost compare him to Morodian, right?
Exactly. So we're getting another young, upcoming Pep wannabe coach. When we had Thomas Tuchel. Even Pochettino's got more credentials than this guy. So you downgraded on the coach. You've gone younger on the coach as well as the team. Well, it's a recipe for fucking disaster. This is rotten scallops all over again, Gordon Ramsay. And we're meant to be supportive of this?
High risk, high reward. Okay.
High risk, high reward is a Clownlake mentality. High risk, high reward. There's high risk and there could be high reward. This is high risk and likely suicidal. Because it's not how football works. And he fucking well knows it don't work like this. He knows how football should be. And this is not how you build a football team and spend 1.2 billion like you're playing Football Manager. Soft. The Goldfish is soft. But he's there to be a messenger, to beg on his knees to the supporters for support, patience for Enzo Mascara when Enzo Mascara is told what to do. So let's have it right. I'm not coming at the gaffer. Never am coming at the gaffer. I call it out for what it is. The reality is, I want the throats of the Clownlakes. I want them out of this football club. I want the directors sacked. I want a restructure. I want these out. Because if you're begging for time, Goldfish, tells me we're in for a nice rocky ride this season and top four don't seem likely to me. So, what are we doing here?
But does it benefit you when Samu gets here to actually just shit on his first touch or his first big chance missed? Or maybe support him? I think it's the same way with Maresca. So, yeah, I'm tired.
He's tired. He's tired. I'm tired of Clownlake. Yeah. Well, you can see there what his narrative is there, you know. Like us going to the games is not supportive enough, paying our money that these clowns are milking off us. That's not enough support. We've got to really support and take all the dross that goes with it. It's embarrassing, bruv. It's embarrassing. You know? And these are the so-called influencers in the fan base. Nice try, Goldfish. Nice message from Clownlake directors and all the players. But I don't give a shit. You have to worry there. Be very worried if it takes a Goldfish to come out and ask for patience and ask for support, because the fan base is rattled right now. And he knows it. And he knows the recruitment policy is a disaster, a recipe for disaster. High risk, high reward. No, mate, it's just suicidal. And you got this manager coming out going, oh, we have to sell, because of PSR, we have to sell Chelsea homegrown players, it's not the owner's fault. Fuck off. Yeah? Yes, man. That's the shit I don't like. I don't like shit like that. When you're saying don't come at Enzo Mascara when he's talking like that, or saying the pitch ain't right, or he's saying the Pochettino, what style of playing the high line that he so-called play, he's in their mind still. You're a gaffer with 4 months with him, 4 weeks with him, and you're telling me you can't get him to play your way. If you can't do it by now, like Thomas Tuchel came down in his chopper in Cobham and got everyone playing the way he wanted to play instantly like that against Wolves. You saw the transition straight away in the identity. Why can't this guy do it? Because he ain't fucking qualified to. And the players ain't good enough. So jog on with all your soft mentality, because that's the mentality, that wishy-washy soft mentality has killed our football club in the fan base and killed the fan base. And you want all the supporters to be soft. You want us to be like marshmallows and cook us on barbecues or something. What are we doing here? I've told everyone we're done out here. This season's going to get toxic, mate. It's going to get toxic. It's going to get bad. I'm telling you. It's going to get bad. This window, there's nothing that fills you with any optimism, confidence, or willingness to be patient whatsoever. It's Cole Palmer FC. Big accounts point out, Mr. Bowley, Mr. Iqbali, you can shove your pure profits spending, I would imagine, or peddling. FFP swerving amortization tactics up your proverbials. Yeah, I've had enough. Season ticket holders are letting go of the season ticket. Supporters don't even want to go to games. It's done. Fan base, we're going to have prawn eating sandwich merchants in the ground, which we've already had an infestation of them coming already. And we've got melts like Goldfish coming out going, oh, please be patient. Have a bit of context. I've given every context why not to be patient. Because there's nothing there to trust. You got Frank LeBeouf landing who Goldfish don't like because he lands the truth. Oh, it's deemed as negative. Why is it always got to be deemed negative when it's the truth? Jamie Carragher says Thomas Tuchel could take on Klopp and Pep in one-off games. Then this new ownership comes in and it's just been a disaster in terms of where they find themselves. And they've brought all these new players, but it's only Cole Palmer who looks a bit tasty. It looks a tasty player. Because they don't know what they're doing. Look what they're doing now, guys. Look what they're doing now. Troll football. Chelsea Football Club. We buy any player. Do you know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? They're mugging us off. And all these other platforms, they contribute to it. They contribute to this. And they sponsor it. Yeah. I'm sick of being bantered, bro. I'm sick of people bantering Chelsea Football Club. You can't banter me. You can't banter Minnals FC. You can't banter us, bro. Yeah? All right? But you can banter all the other wrong and platforms and call them out on it because they are part of the reason we are where we are. And you got melts like Goldfish coming on it with audacity and arrogance, speaking for the ownership in Clownlake because he's related to one of the directors, yeah? All right? To give all this begging on the knees that, oh, please give them patience and time and don't come at the manager and don't come at the players and this and that. We don't know who these players are to come at them anyway, mate. The proof's in the pudding. They're getting advertised at Chelsea Football Club. This guy's not only got to get top 4, He's got to implement his style of play sharpish, let's have it right. And he's also got to develop these players because our own Cobham Academy has been dismantled, stripped. We've got 16, 14-year-olds, 17-year-olds wanting out of Chelsea, like Rio already gone to Liverpool, 14-year-old, forced his way out for less money. You've got no development pathway for them to go into because you're spending 30 millions, 40 millions, 50 millions on these players. So they're thinking, oh, I've hit the big time. I'm going to play at Chelsea. And they've come from academies of big clubs. They won't even be ready to play for their club. So why is it all right for them to play at Chelsea? And you're asking us to be fucking patient. This is a wind-up. This is a wind-up. Two years of this shit, and we have to go through another season of lesser quality. You're spending all the money, you're sponsoring all this money, and what are you buying? What quality are you buying me? What elite level players are you buying me? You're not buying me anything elite, bruv. They're through contracts. And then you have the audacity to PR Happy Meal. Kellyman is the new Havertz. Penders is the new Courtois. It's a fucking joke. It has to be a joke. I don't want potential. We're not the Seagull merchants. Let me show these clowns what we are, bruv. Let me show them what we are, these deluded clowns. We see things they'll never see. We've got 2 stars. We were champions of the world. We were champions of Europe. We were top 4 with ease. And look where we are. You didn't have to knock us down to this level. Bruv, honestly, if it's not for Cole Palmer, if he doesn't do it in Land of Minerals, bruv, we're doomed this season. We're doomed, yeah? And you're sponsoring Enzo Fernandez and propping this guy, brushing it all under the carpet. That he's vice captain, that he can play every fucking game. What's he done? Why does he get this special treatment? 105 million, because you can't get him off the books. And the guy wants out of Chelsea. And these people are sponsoring this crap. And the defence is a shambles. You always build from the back. Any basic football team, whatever you do, you build from the back to the front. And you make sure you've got a foundation, a defence. Who's going to go to war, bruv? Let's put it in basics for these wrong-uns, yeah? All right? They want us to be positive and be patient, yeah? Are you going to be patient going to war with your water pistols and super soakers and you've got no defence, bruv? You're going to spray it all, yeah? You're going to go to war like that, are you? Is that what we're doing? Or are you going to go to war with real ammo? And you're going to have tanks. You're going to have dugouts and trenches ready, bruv, waiting. You're going to have choppers and aircraft. What we got? Paper aeroplanes and fucking super soakers. Are we throwing lollipops? What are we doing here? And we're going to have OnlyFans. OnlyFans on the shirt. Yeah. Exactly, Bright Guy. He knows what the model is. And he's buying them time because he's told to buy them time. He has to buy them time. Because they know this season, if after the 5, 6, 7 games, it goes really bad, this fan base is going to turn and it's going to get ugly. It's going to be grim. It's going to be grim. But it's not going to be out of order. Yeah? because it's all about the brown envelopes. Trust the protest and listen to what I say. Clownlake out, we move. Big up to Brian CFC. Salute to you, Muggy. He says, big up Minnals Generals, land it. He says, do you think this new kid sings along with Enzo? Probably. His idol's probably Enzo, you know. But apparently Enzo's our vice captain, can't speak English. He can speak Spanish and he can sing the chant. So yeah, he knows a bit of French, does he? Big up Rebel Rising. He says, I hope we get a transfer ban, the only solution. Transfer ban and points deduction, and then they're really done. Then they'll have to sell. Chris Wood to Arsenal, big up to you. He says, big up Minerals. Hope you're doing well, brother. 20 hours a day merchant saying that the next signing is a kid called Gabriel Mech from Brazil. Yeah, he's 16, I think. 16 or 17. That's our benchmark now at Chelsea. That's when they're really going in. High risk, high reward, apparently. Yeah. High risk, high reward. Big up the Mason. He says, I'm a United fan, but watched you daily for about a year now. Sorry to see what you've gone through in the last week. Keep landing Minnals, up Minnals FC. Love to you, Mason, mate. Big up to you. Yeah, it's shit. We're getting an agenda on us and people trying to cancel us because we're the only ones that land the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. Geezer. And all the Minnals FC ultras supporting. Respect to everyone in here. We move. Big up Ruthless Empire. He says, sounds crazy to say, but African priest said that Chelsea will eventually get relegated because the club was stolen from former owner. Google it. All right. I'll research into that. If we get relegated, these clowns will definitely sell the club. So, would you take that? Because I think with all the young kids and they start growing up and we're relegated, they might get us back up, you know, to sell him. Big up to Andrew Dang, Vietnamese American born in Arizona. Respect to you, my geezer. He's become a Minnals FC Ultra member. Salute to you. You're getting Don Roman, my man. Don Roman for you. Let's go. Respect to you, my geezer. I appreciate all the support. Big up Rebel Rising. He says, you're at the seventh window. They will buy. You at the seventh window will buy. They will buy experience. We're in the sixth window now, aren't we? Yeah, am I right? Let me work it out again. They came summer, January. Yeah, you're right. So it's fifth transfer window. We ain't getting that. Well, by the seventh window, I don't think so. I think by like the eighth window, maybe even ninth. You know, they'll have experience. By then, we'll be irrelevant. When you're not relevant, how are you going to build upon your team? And most of these players won't want to stay, like Cole Palmer's and players like that. They'll leave. God of Frogs, big up to you, my geezer. He says, have you seen Darren Bent landing on Clownlake on Talk Sport? He landed on Clownlake, saw some melts, have a go at Darren in the comments for it. Listen, right, this is the way the game plays out. When they're non-Chelsea, predominantly, or they're ex-Spursy players or whatever, and they come at Chelsea, a lot of supporters who are deluded with what's going on at Chelsea think it's them hating on Chelsea because we're doing the right thing and we're spending lots of money. But they are actually concerned for our elite club because it's sad to see our elite club in the state it is. And they can see it being football professionals. We see it as supporters. But imagine they're football professionals. They know the game better. And they can see how Chelsea's just declined so quickly. We're spending so much money and the ownership are such clowns. And everyone's laughing at them. He's serious, bro. You know? But then when Frank Leboeuf says it, everyone's feeling the agenda of Frank Leboeuf. And he's an ex-Chelsea player that loves our football club. You know? always said we're a laughing stock. And do you remember the Chelsea Supporters Trust said you've made us in a laughing stock? The headlines were laughing stock. Clowns of Clearlake of Meatloaf Bowley turn us into the laughing stock. And we are. But they don't care. They're so arrogant. They're so arrogant. But I promise you, and I tell you, and I'll keep repeating it, the protest, what Frank LaBeouf was talking about, riots, I think it's a bit aggressive to say riots. I would say it's more protest, yeah? Because a riot can be seen as violent. Protests, normally you say friendly protest, professional protest, bruv. You know what I mean? We've done protests before. We ain't smashed stuff up and all that. We've just been there making our voices known, bruv. When they are wetting themselves, they're clowns. If that happens, it's done. Because they know they can't go any longer. There's no more brown envelope PR Happy Meals to hand out, to buy them more time. And they know that all their chips are in. They can't. They've got to wait for the return before they can go back in the market to please the supporters. Protest is the one. And you start by chanting Roman Abramovich. That is the one. That one chant is the chant to start the process of trust the protest. I ain't talking shit. And the fact that you're in here is hilarious to me. Because I don't think you realise the mind state of Chelsea supporters right now. It's different on social media, forget it. But the ones that go to games, it's not looking too gravy, bruv. It ain't looking too gravy. So, as I say to everyone, we chant this every game, home and away. And away is even more powerful because away, away is different levels, bruv.
Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich!
Yeah? So have it right. All the accounts we call out, have you seen them now? They're all starting to write tweets saying what we say. They killed the soul. They've sold the soul of Chelsea Football Club. They have sold our soul, and the only soul left is the Chelsea supporters. And that's even a dying breed right now because we're getting infiltrated by hospitality and all this crap, you know, prawn eating sandwich merchants. It's worrying. It's worrying. And obviously FIFA investigating Enzo Fernandez, so that's going to happen as well. You know, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening during the season. So strap in. And I would love to see all the toxic positivity merchants. I'd love to see them. I'd love to see all the ones celebrating us stripping our Cobham DNA and selling all of our Champions League players and gutting out all our managers, you know. Correct, Adam. Hospitality takes a high percentage of away tickets now. They do. And the reason is they sell them for profit. You know what I'm saying? They sell them for profit. But let's have it right. Big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Put all your comments down below. I'm going to leave you with Don Roman. And we'll be back tomorrow to land more minerals. Yeah, and let's see what rubbish gets put out tomorrow. And we'll continue to land it. £300 plus for a Bournemouth away. See what they're doing? They're finding loopholes to make money on away tickets, and they're forcing out the season ticket holders so they can't get their away tickets for the 30 quid that we get them for. It's disgusting, bro. We know what they're about. We need to get them out. But respect to everyone. We're going to push it. We're the main platform pushing this, and everyone knows it. Respect to everyone here. smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, put all your comments down below. I'm going to leave you with, we're going to land it with this one and Don Roman. Love to everyone for supporting the channel. Stay healthy, keep winning life. And as always, serve it right. Up the Chelsea, up Mills FC. Let's go.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Oh, are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep that. This is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant. Yeah. Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso-Bowley. Yeah. You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right.
Brown fish, brown fish, brown fish, brown fish.